Alright, here he is in his jacket. So this is the Endor jacket. You may notice it looks a lot different from the prototype. The prototype had more of a camo color on it. I watched the Blu-ray while I was putting this together. I had it on the background, and I would glance up to try and compare. I think that this might be a little closer to how it looked in the movie. The camo pattern wasn't so apparent. You can see a little bit of it there, but I think it actually might be somewhere. The reality is it might be somewhere in the middle between this more blended kind of green and that like really intense camo pattern that it had on the prototype. But I think as far as the coat goes, it looks really cool. So it looks great on him. The whole thing is wire, so that allows you to get some cool poses, and it's not the kind of wire that's like cumbersome that it doesn't look, natural laying down like some of those things can do. So I think that it's really great to have the option to pose on with the coat, and yeah, it looks good. So, and then lastly, I was going to show him next to Boba Fett, just for scale. Although scale is not really as important because I did modify this Boba Fett out of the box, but actually put him on a true type slim or skinny or whatever you want to call it, which in my opinion is really the only way to go for Boba Fett. I've seen him on the narrow shoulders and all that, it just doesn't work. I also did some modifications to this helmet there. I widened it. I took out that plastic bit on his chest armor to make the pieces fall more naturally, and I kind of frayed up his poncho a bit. I think I did a couple other things I can't remember though. But yeah, so that's the Medicom Han figure. Very nice to have a Han figure that is in the same caliber of Luke, and I think that these sideshow Bobas and Stormtroopers and Vaders and all that, not to say Hot Toys or whatever, couldn't do better, but I'm really happy and content with them as they are. So hoping that I would gladly take a Bestman Han if Hot Toys wants to do that next, but this has got me pretty satisfied in the way of Han Solo goes. So if they want to do Anakin or whoever they were talking about, then sure, bring them on. But I'll get whatever's decent from Star Wars from here on in, but certainly it's hard to put these next to those old sideshow figures because it just doesn't stack up. So, all right, thanks guys. Hope you liked it. Bye.